Hello everybody, this is GameRock121 once again. I'm coming back to YouTube now. This is gonna be my first video in over a year, like a year and almost a month. This is called Hearts of Iron 4. I had a game going on a while back. But in this game you're facing in World War II. You can start where it's about 3 years before the start, or you can start where it's about to become a full war. But in here, I like starting in 1936 because I can shape the world how I want it. Now you can play as any of the main countries that fought in the war, or a whole bunch of minor countries, or you can pick a country that's not powerful at all. So I could play as Switzerland and conquer Europe if I wanted to. Iron Man mode lets me get the achievement. Historical focus will let things that actually happened, like the Hindenburg incident and Amelia Earhart disappearing and all that. But if this isn't clicked, the Hindenburg may survive, Amelia Earhart may never disappear, Poland may become the new ruler of Russia, and like stuff like that. Stuff that didn't actually happen. But yeah, I could play as any country as I want. I like playing as I like playing as is the Third Reich, or the German Reich. Even though it's like fascist as heck, I prefer to play as a fascist nation or a communist nation, because if you play as a democratic nation, you can't do much until a certain percentage of world tension. And same thing with let's see if I can find one. No. Here we go. Non-aligned, which is the gray. It's the same exact way. So I'm probably gonna do Germany. Yeah, I'll start with Germany. German Reich. Yeah, I'll just do that. Here we go. And it will be saving each month. That's weird. Yeah, I'm just gonna let it go. That's load up anyway. There we go. Now there's a whole lot more stuff than you think than just regular move troops here, do a battle, and move on. You're literally commanding the entire nation. Trade deals, building up submarines, building up. Yes. You're literally building up your military. Submarine hulls. So many. Destroyers. Destroyer. Here we go. Mark II. And I think that's it. Okay, yeah, get rid of this one. Get this one. Get rid of this one. Yeah, these are the dates that they'll be finished, and it'll keep building these ships. Same thing with all this equipment and stuff, all the airplanes and modes too. So I'm gonna need more support equipment. So if I left more towed artillery, fighter, close air support, and tactical bomber. I still got one more. I'll put in artillery. There we go. Now see, look, boom, it's gone. This is national focus, so I get to pick what focus I want to do. Like in this one, I could make it where I could go against Hitler and become a monarchy, or become a democracy once again. And I'm just gonna hold off onto that for right now and start on army innovations. Start building up the army. Yeah, I kind of figured. Yep, as you can see, you're literally controlling the army. So boom, and each general can only have a certain amount of people, a certain amount of units. Don't ask me why it's not showing up the thing. I've stopped trying to figure that out. I'll probably figure it out at some point. But yeah, there's an army along the entire Polish border now, on this border, and then I can set up another one right here and attack it from 2 fronts. Stop it.
Befehle!
13 divisions, good. Oh no, it's 21. Holy crap, that's a lot more than I thought. So yeah, see, 21 out of 24, 7 out of 24. Oh, no wonder. Dang it.
Bereit zum Ausrücken!
There we go.
Bereit!
Now, in this one, I can set up on any other border if I wanted to. Yeah, I'm probably going to set on the Polish border. Go ahead and get both of those set up. These are my naval units right here, as you can tell. The one with the crown on it has a flagship. Yeah, I can set up naval missions. I can make it where they patrol the Baltic Sea or any of the seas, really, any area that's around here that they can reach, because there is a limited area that they can reach. And I can also set up air superiority too. So I could set this one fight in Western Germany, have this one fight in the north. Yes. Have this one fight in the same area. Forgot about that. Yeah, now I'll have them fight in the Baltic Sea. Boop, boop, boop. There we go. See, look, all of these do different things. I could even assign them to armies to make it where it can actually support them, which is what I'm going to do with this one. And bombard. There we go. Everything. And I have this one attached to this. And then have it attached to southern Poland. Boom, there we go. Now that that's ready, I'm ready to invade Poland.
Zuhören!
Oh, crap. Totally forgot about these guys.
Ihre Befehle?
Yeah, because they're all going here. That's not what I wanted. Boom. Now they can be set up. Free civilian factories. I can start building on my factories, which is what I'm going to do. Fuel silo. Select. Price. Stay with 1 rubber. Your nation with more room for stockpiling. We're going to build naval dockyards, which would be the best bet. More naval dockyards, more ways to build up my ships. And civilian factories are a good way to go too, because building these can help you build basically everything else that you want to. And obviously there's a limited amount to where each thing can go. Oh, and this red area means that I cannot place any troops there. And military factories. I'm really hating that I'm seeing this. I'll do that for now. And then I need to be training troops. So I gotta put them in a location. I'm gonna put them in Hanover. Okay, that froze. Alright, and then you also have to research things. So, like, once this is finished researching, I'll get all these cavalry and all this, which is special units, so paratroopers, marines, and mountain troopers. So there's that. And then I can go down here and research them individually to improve them. So I could, I think paratroopers is the way to go. And then I could also research that of industry, so and stuff of engineering. So if I wanted to, I could start on the atomic bomb early. It would just take a long time, so it's easier to just wait. I remember when I first played this, I was the first country to develop the nuclear bomb. I was playing as Greece at the time too. Democratic Greece too. And then up here is speed. Now this right here is world tension. So at the moment, the current war is the Italian war on Ethiopia. So let's head down to, here you go, see? So Italy's here and here fighting in the Ethiopia. Obviously Ethiopia's trying to hold it back, but in the end they fail. Because that's what I was doing with Italy. I took over Ethiopia, and then that was a pretty fun time. I remember my very first playthrough, I played as Greece. I had control of 2/3 of Bulgaria, all of Romania, some of Czechoslovakia, some of Hungary. Oh, and you also gotta do decisions too. So you have political power right here, and you have to maintain trade. Yeah, but you have decisions and stuff here, so each one can do different things. Like war propaganda, I'm not really gonna focus on that. I never do that. You can also do anti-democratic and anti-communist raids, and then you can ban them once their support is low enough. So get rid of that, get rid of that. Now keep that. And then you have this, which is basically saying that your military buildup is hidden. You got to make sure you keep doing that, or else the entire world will know I'm building an army.
Angetreten.
Offensive line, so I could, yeah, fighting along rivers is the best bet. Go down. There you go, boom, and then it'll launch. Hey, there you go. See, it fixes itself. And then do it again. Obviously, fighting across rivers can be messy, as history has proven itself multiple times. Which one should I do? Rhineland or post-Hitler? Fascist supporters will start a civil war. Wasteland will no longer be this. I went down this route at one point. So yeah, I went against Hitler. Civil war broke out. I was going down the Kaiser line. So I was... yeah, I was going down this way. And I did a lot of this stuff too. I remember. Oh, I remember one of the things I did. I don't think I did this one. Yeah, I think I did this one. Rebuilt the High Seas Fleet, Our Place in the Sun, Pride of Modern Germany, and then reestablished the Central Powers. And then I assassinated Mussolini. That's right. I remember doing that. That was actually a pretty fun time. There we go. Keep demanding increase, because that'll help me. There's form backdoor. So it basically allows us to get more trade without the British really knowing. Not a bad idea. There is another game that's like this, and there's also older version, other games that are like this that are Hearts of Iron, like 1, 2, and 3. I've never played them. This is the first Hearts of Iron game I ever played. And then you have Europa Universalis 4 or EU4, and it's made. Both these games are made by Paradox. Same thing with a game called Stellaris, or Stellaris to some people. It varies person to person. So, hang on, game options. Shadows. Maybe that should help. Maybe. Okay, I think I know it's. Okay, yeah, but basically this is the world. Obviously Soviet Union, Japan, Australia, British Raj. Let's see. Oh, you also have things that show you like how well your supplies are doing in certain areas. So this right here is kind of straining it. Let's see. Terrain map. This can show you the type of terrain. So you have plains, which is the orange. Forest, which are the green. Plains, forest. Let's see. Let's find a marshland. Where's a rocky region? There we go. Mountains. And then you have resistance, so it'll show you on how big resistance is happening in areas that you take. Resources, so it'll show you the resources, so like 5 oil, 8 steel, 13 steel, and so on and so forth. I think the ones that have the most oil are all over here. Yeah, 42 oil, 14, 12, 23, 10. And you got like 98, 27, 22. Oh, no. Wrong area. Okay, whatever. Then you have infrastructure, so you're seeing on how great your infrastructure is. So you're like, on how well it's building. Obviously, I just did a whole bunch at the beginning. So, and then the final one is factions. So Britain, obviously allies, not allied with France yet, and basically anything that Britain owns and anything that's part of its puppet nations, so British Raj, Australia, Canada, they're all part of the alliance, the allies automatically. And then it's just me on Axis. If I go down the Rhineland route, I can actually form an alliance with the USSR. I did that at one point. Yeah, here it is. So you would go down here. You do Army Innovations, Treaty with the USSR, Army Innovations 2, Molotov-Ribbentrop Pact, Alliance with the USSR, and then we puppet Turkey. Or I can go down on how I went during World War II: Rhineland, anti-Comintern, anti-Soviet, War of Russia, befriend Turkey. Not a good idea. I'm thinking I'm gonna fight. No, I don't want to do that. I want to build up everything I got first. Oh, and all these are different areas that you can that you can build up your infrastructure like automatically. It'll just start building them. So this one, yeah, see, look, it has things available as political advisor. Fritz Todd, Fritz grants fortification engineer, land fort construction speed plus 20, coastal fort plus 20, anti-air construction plus 20%. Württemberg gets 12 land forts on French border, and if Rhineland is remilitarized, Musland also gets 12 land forts. And then this one's if I basically own all the territories that it says there, like has full control of territory name, it will add on coastal forts along those regions. Same thing with this one. And I think these ones are in the. I think all these ones are in Prussia, not Prussia, fucking Poland. And then it'll just keep going down the line. Form the Reichsmasters. Huh. Oh, and yeah, you can also start building up towards rocketry and the nuclear technology. I don't know which one to do. Alright, whatever. Okay, let's see. Anti-democratic. Stop it. Okay, I still got a bit for that one. Boom, dockyard. I got 11 now, so I'm gonna put one on. I'm trying to go with destroyers. Submarines are good too, but I think destroyers are one of the good things to go. And look at there's 3D units. I could turn those off if I want to in order to help the video, which will be ending in like 9 minutes. But yeah, it'll show the units themselves, so I can click on it and I can actually have them start exercising to start leveling them up. And then once the war breaks out, because war breaks out inevitably anyway. Like it could be Italy versus Yugoslavia, Russia versus Finland, stuff like that. Or it could be the Allies versus the Comintern, which is Soviet Union and all its little puppet states. Which actually happened when I was playing as Greece. I had territory going all the way up into Poland. If I remember correctly, it was all the way up into Poland because I had a border with the Soviets, and I was losing territory because I was allies with the Allies, but I wasn't in the war against the Soviets, which was really stupid, but. Yeah, there's a lot of waiting time in between. There's really nothing we can do about it. We can speed up time. There's 5 different speeds, so fastest, fast, medium, slow, slowest. Boop. And another one. And let's see, production, construction. So obviously 15 civilian factories. Yes. 15 civilian factories are working on this one, while 6 are working on this one. That's why I'm trying to build civilian factories as fast as I can. But Navy's also one that I need to focus on too. Ooh, there we go. Oh, jeez. Now go Navy. Ooh, 35 days. Just a little over a month. Yeah. I can... No, I don't think I can yet. Yeah, there's also a diplomacy phase. So you can start doing random things if you want. Like you can justify war go early if you want to. So it's Danzig, but I still need political power. So obviously this, and it would take almost a year for me to get that war go. Oh, there's also stability, so I don't know how stable your country is. If it gets lower, there's a good chance of you falling into civil war. If it gets higher, then you'll be fine. There's also war support, so you have to have the support of your people to start really declaring war and a decrease on how much political power you need. There's also manpower, so manpower for that of Army, Navy, and Air Force. Obviously, it'll say right here, I have 269.60 thousand in the field, so all those that I'd set up in the armies, but 9.60 training right now, and I have 28.16 air out right now and 21k out right now, but in total I have 1.64 million with 1.33 million ready to be used. Then you have factories, so say how many factories you got. So 28 military, 12 naval, and 31 civilian. This is your fuel. It'll be used by different things each day. So if I had a major increase of vehicles for the army, it'll start taking more and more fuel consumption. And then this is how many convoys I have. So convoys can help me transport troops from one area to another. So if I was invading England and I had sea superiority and air superiority, I could launch an invasion right into England. And then command power, which allows you to
Zuhören!
do this, which allows you to make a general of the army in a way to help. Let's see who, and it'll basically just let you promote one of these guys. Herman Hoth. Nah, I know exactly who I'm looking for. Erwin. Oof. Obviously. Erwin Rommel. Yes.
Angetreten!
Someone who's not as good. Well, not necessarily as good, but I need someone who's good in attacking and defense. Paul Husser. Boom, done. And obviously it'll take some time for him to get there. Yeah, this is just one of those games where you have to wait for something to happen. I think it's either April or May that Spain will fall into civil war, which is actually quite interesting. So I can actually support them. Offer docking rights. Yeah, I'll go ahead and start supporting them. Now, just to clarify, I'm not fascist, I'm not communist, I'm not any of that. They're just parts of the game that I like in this because they're easier to play with. If you're playing as a democratic nation like that, the United Kingdom, United States, France, France, and a few others, you have to wait for world tension to get up to a certain percentage. I think it's like 15, maybe more. Yep, see, look at it, Italy taking over Ethiopia, just how I did it. If you guys have any suggestions for games, comment them down below. Make sure that I can at least see them. But I'm going to end the video here. Have fun, play games, and think of a new strategy quickly.